Yo, what is going on? It's your boy X coming at y'all with a brand new video, and in this video we'll be talking about the top 10 small forwards in NBA 2K20 My Team. So if you guys are excited, I said 21 My Team, make sure you guys hit that like button down below, as well as subscribe if you guys are new. We are on that road to 10K, hopefully by the end of the year, so please smash that sub button and like as well. Really would mean a lot to me. But don't want to have any further ado, we got a long list of 10 insane picks to get through, and this is my second time recording it because I messed up the first time. So let's hop into number 10. So at number 10, I have Ruby Jayson Tatum from the promo set. If you guys are wondering where he's from, you get this guy just from the promo packs you got from the pre-order or the free gift ones that they gave out. You could also get, Diamond DeMarcus Cousins and things like that out of those from the promo set. And this Jayson Tatum is actually a pretty solid card, and I just wanted to throw him on here kind of as a shout out to that some of these promo cards can be pretty usable and can be pretty nice. Jayson Tatum, 6'8", great size there, a good midi, a good three-point shot as well. He's actually pretty fast with the right coach boost. Can speed boost as well, which is pretty nice. An 85 driving dunk, so rim running is going to be beautiful with him. Has a nice perimeter defense and has some sort of clamps, which is why he's on this list. And not too many people really have clamps whatsoever, so the fact that this, Jayson Tatum has a little bit, it's nice. Can shoot pretty well, can finish okay. He's a pretty decent card, but once I got past like the number 8 spot, it was really difficult to find some cards that I really liked. But Jayson Tatum, really solid card overall, especially for the number 10 spot from a free pack. Coming in at number 9, we have Bernard King, his pink diamond version from the token market. And this Bernard King actually is a pretty solid overall card. Now, he wasn't in our top shooting guards list because I don't feel like his inability to shoot with that 68 3-point shot really works too well at the 2, but at the 3, I feel like you can hide it a little bit more because if you run like, Clippers 2018 freelance, going to the 5 out, you can hit some in the corner with that 3-point shot, so I don't think it's too bad. But a decent post fade, post hook, which is pretty nice, a good midi. He's a mid-range god, and dunking the ball is crazy with that 90 driving dunk. Awesome ball handle. If you guys throw a shoe or some sort of coach boost, you can speed boost as well, which is nice. The defense is pretty lackluster, and his speed is pretty decent if we're being honest, but you'll notice the reason I have this Bernard King as a pink diamond so low on our top 10s list, even though he has 2 Hall of Fame badges, which are actually pretty crucial, is because he doesn't have any form of clamps. No gold, no silver, no bronze, like nothing for clamps on Bernard King, so he gets blown by every single possession. And if I'm being honest, most of these reward token market cards really aren't too worth it. Not even Marquise Johnson, because he's not even going to be on this list because also doesn't have clamps despite some really nice badges. So it sucks that some of these guys aren't what they could be, but if Bernard King just had clamps and it's maybe a slightly better 3-point shot, he'd actually be a pretty decent card. But overall, still great, just not the most. So next up, coming in at number 8, we have Scottie Pippen, the amethyst reward that you get from doing the season agenda. So it takes a little bit of grinding to get the Scottie Pippen, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you gotta go for quite a bit to get him. He's at level 33, so currently there's nobody in the game that actually has this, because I think the highest I've seen people at is either 31, maybe 32, so almost there, but just not quite. But the Scottie Pippen is actually a pretty solid overall card. 9 gold badges, all of them being in defense, which is why I love the Scottie Pippen card. At this point in the year, there's not too many cards that are absolutely insane at defense, but the Scottie Pippen, he's one of those guys. Has pretty decent speed as well, a good driving dunk of an 85 to help that rim running kind of feel, has a nice 72 shot mid, a low 67 3 ball, so you can actually run him in limited right now if you want to get some free wins and still have some really good defense. And overall, it's just a really solid card. It's a nice on-ball steal tendency of an 82. It's nothing crazy, but it's definitely not bad. We got a low foul and hard foul as well. Some pretty decent animations. He still has that slow Scottie Pippen release, which is why I don't have him any higher than number 8, despite being an absolutely insane defender. But overall, it's still a pretty solid card. If you get him off the reward chair, you can throw him in just to kind of play some cleanse defense. He really doesn't even need to score. He can just be in there as you're like, shut down man. So overall, really solid card, and definitely recommend at least running him if you get up to, that level. Coming in at number 7, we have Amethyst Bob Dandridge, but you can see mine's only Ruby. I haven't gotten around to evoing it up, but Bob Dandridge, as it stands right now, has 11 gold badges, which are pretty clutch, including gold catch and shoot, and just some nice badges overall, some nice ones in defense, some nice finishing things. But you can see, again, we're lacking clamps, but that will get remedied when you evo him up, which is real nice. You can see we're almost there. Him and Larry Hughes should be done today. But you can see with Bob Dandridge, we have some nice interior defense boost that goes up to a 75, which is clutch. The ball handle up to an 83, so with the shoe or coach boost, you can speed boost. Perimeter defense up to 86, lateral up to an 86 as well. A really nice steal at 82. Dunking gets better to an 85, and we get gold clamps, which is super clutch, as well as some nice silver badges to help us out on defense as well. So Bob Dandridge, well, maybe right now at Ruby, definitely isn't one of the better cards in the game. As soon as you get that gold clamps along with his really nice jump shot and the boost to his inside finishing, well, it's already really good. The fact that it gets even better is insane, and this guy becomes an absolute beast. He's going to be a terror and triple threat online or offline because of his just awesome defensive ability and all-around ability to score. Really solid card. Love this Bob Dandridge. Would definitely check him out and at least try to evo him if you finished off historic domination. Coming in at number 6, we have Amethyst Richard Jefferson. Now, Richard Jefferson has one big negative in his game, and that's the fact that he's got a good jump shot, or got a good jump shot rating, but his actual jumper is pretty tough. You can see we have an 85 for that 3-point shot and 88 mid-range, which is actually kind of beautiful, but his jump shot's a little bit slow. It's a little bit weird, so that is a big negative, although you can get around it if you use the shot stick and time it pretty well. It's a pretty nice shot. So because it's slower, you can still green it more. But Richard Jefferson is also an insane slasher. 85 driving layup, a 95 driving dunk, and if you search by driving dunk small forwards wise, he actually has the second highest driving dunk on a small forward, which is absolutely insane. One of the best slashers we have in the game. With the right shoe and coach boost, you can get him to speed boost, but I really don't think it's too necessary. Some pretty decent defense, although it looks better than it actually is, or it looks worse than it actually is, because if we scroll down to his silver badges, he has silver clamps, which helps him out massively, as well as a bunch of really good gold badges that help him out in finishing and shooting, especially in that corner with corner specials and catch and shoot. He is a money shooter once you get that jump shot down. Again, it's awkward, but when you get it down, he's one of the best shooters in the game, and that slashing ability cannot be understated. One of the best in the game at that. Coming in at number 5 is my guy, my Davey boy, Dave DeBusschere. Absolutely insane. I love this Dave DeBusschere card. He does everything so well for me. Really nice jump shot. I think it's jump shot 26, same as last year, which is so money. It's amazing with the shot stick, and just has so many stats, so many total stats that help him out and everything. Every stat almost is like a 75 or above, which is so clutch. Good post game, which is awesome at the 3. As you can pump some players that are a little bit smaller. 78 mid-range to 76 3-point shot, really quality. And if you have the right coach, boost and all that sort of stuff, you'll have an 83-point shot, which is amazing. 85 in standing and driving dunk. The playmaking is a little low, but it's still really solid. And the defense, minus the perimeter, is insane. Now his perimeter is better than you would think. I'll show you why in a second. And he is a little slow. That's his one negative, is that speed. For sure. It's the speed. He's a little slow, which is a little bit tough, but he makes up for it by having some insane gold badges like post pink technician and drop stepper. At the 3, if you use these correctly, you can absolutely kill people. It is insane. And has pickpocket, pick dodger, chase down artist, clamps, and tireless defender all on gold to really help him out, especially that clamps. It's like a make or break with a lot of cards when it comes to defense, and Davey DeBusschere's got it. Also, some nice silver and bronze badges, if we're being honest. The bronze badges I did add, though, corner specials and hot zone 100 to make him just a little bit of a better shooter, and it makes Dave DeBusschere leagues better. Dave DeBusschere is absolutely insane. If you throw up that hot zone 100 like I did on mine, he is a knockdown shooter, absolutely insane card, and can just do a little bit of everything for you at that small forward position. Super clutch, but don't run him at the 4. He's way too good. Coming into the number 4 spot, we have Diamond Larry Bird. Now, with Diamond Larry Bird, some people might be wondering, why isn't he 2? Why isn't he 1? And that's because of the small forward. I'm not a big fan of Larry Bird because he's just a little slow. His animations are a little meh, but at the power forward, I feel like he works so well. But even at the small forward, he's still top 5. He's still really good. And that's because he's 6'9" and has the ability to shoot the lights out. A 94 post fade, a 91 midi, and a 93-point shot. Can't drive as well and finish as well, which is a little bit tough, but that shooting is just crazy. You run that 5 out, and Larry Bird is going to be hitting shots like crazy. If you do run him at the 4 too, the pick and pop, oh, it's nuts with Larry Bird. Some pretty decent playmaking. Again, you can speed boost if you give him the right shoe as well as coach boost, but again, when I recommend it, don't feel like it's too necessary at this point in the year, and his defense is actually pretty solid, and you'll see he also has silver clamps, which is nice, and like Dave DeBusschere, his one negative is he's pretty slow, which is why I wouldn't recommend giving him, all that sort of stuff to get a good ball handle to speed boost, because he just doesn't have a good speed, so you're really not going to get too much benefit off of that. And then 2 off badges, catch and shoot and clutch shooter, which are amazing, and 19 gold badges as well, help with finishing, a little bit of post game, and a bunch for shooting like gold hot zone hunter and green machine, which is beautiful, as well as range extender. Gotta love that, can shoot from deep. 3 simple badges, you can see silver clamps right there. Box and pick dodge are all really solid. Larry Bird, not the most money efficient or MT efficient card, because 100 MT or more depending on what you're going for with him, but if you've got it, you got MT to spare, definitely a super solid card to go ahead and try out. And coming in at number 3, we have Amethyst Jerome Kersey, one of my favorite cards in the entire game next to Dave the Busher, and he's insane. Once you evo him up, my guy is a demon at his Amethyst. A 6'7", and you can see the 89 offensive overall and 90 defensive, which is crazy. Only thing you really can't do is post game. Has an 88 driving layup, a nice 84 mid range, and a 79 3-point shot with the right coach, and even some floor general. You can get that up. If you get a +4 coach boost, we can get that up to an 83, and then +4 on floor general. Not that anybody really has it on off right now. That's an 87, which is so nice. A good 85 standing dunk and a 90 driving dunk. He finishes at the basket like crazy over everybody. Like, you really can't stop him in the paint. Has some awesome defense as well. Really good perimeter defense. Really good rebounding. And some pretty decent speed as well. And with Jerome Kersey, when he goes up to his evo, he gains some awesome badges like silver clamps. We have some nice gold contact finisher, lob city finisher, put back boss. Just some great things. A lot of his silver badges are super clutch, and the bronze ones help out a bunch. If you move this pro touch up to a gold, I promise you he will never miss a shot for you in the paint again. Giving out additional boost for timing libs, great. It's absolutely insane. This Jerome Kersey is just that perfect glue guy to throw in and do a little bit of everything for you, whether it be get a few rebounds, hit a 3 or 2, or just finish inside to get those well-needed buckets. He is a perfect card for that, and I would definitely recommend it to anybody that's in need of a card. Finish up domination and get this guy to evo up. You won't regret it. Coming in at the number 2 spot is Pink Diamond Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce, absolute beast. You have to go through unlimited in order to get him, which makes him a little bit tough to get because you have to go all the way up to the pink diamond tier by October 10th to get him, which takes quite a bit of games. I think the minimum you can get him in is like 60 games or something like that. So it takes a while, but well worth it because once you get up to that amethyst and diamond tier, some really nice rewards. But Paul Pierce, 6'7" 3 is really, really solid. 3 Hoff badges, catch and shoot, clutch shooter, and tireless shooter, which are all pretty solid badges if we're being honest. Catch and shoot being the best of them though. And then we have range extender and hot zone hunter, both on gold. Gorgeous. Gold clamps as well. A really good perimeter defense of a 91. High speed acceleration and speed with balls. A little low, but it's okay. With the right shoe and coach boost, you can speed boost as well. 92 midi, 93 point shot is super clutch. Just the tendencies on defense are a little tough, so be aware of that. But his animations are still pretty nice. Paul Pierce has a slightly slow release, but it's money. Like, you can hit every single shot if you know what you're doing. He can still finish inside. He has some really nice post animations and everything like that. Paul Pierce is an absolute beast, and some of you guys might be wondering why he's not at number 1, and that's because our guy at number 1 is just leagues better. So coming in at number 1, we have Elgin Baylor. Now, Elgin Baylor, obviously, it looks a little bit tough being a 6'5" small forward, but remember, this guy evos up to a Galaxy Opal, which gives you quite a bit of boost. Now, we can't see them here yet. The Evo things aren't there yet, but Elgin Baylor gets massive boosts to his perimeter defense, or just defense in general, would really help him out. He gets a little bit better ball handle, a little bit better defense, like I said, and a few more badges that really help him out. Big one being clamps gets upgraded to gold, which is huge, and just the all-around ability of this Elgin Baylor, I absolutely love. Tendencies, for the foul at least, are a little bit better, and his Brook Lopez jump shot is just beautiful. Brook Lopez is the jump shot that they replaced for Michael Beasley. So anybody that had the Michael Beasley jump shot base now has Brook Lopez, and it's a super solid base. If you check out the true ratings, he has an 86 overall for small forward, which is beautiful. And just the all-around ability that this Elgin Baylor has is crazy. The first person to get him was Bio2K. If you guys go through and check out Bio on some of his streams, Elgin Baylor literally does not miss. He finishes everything inside, and it's just an absolutely insane card. So I can only imagine him at Galaxy Opal. So stay tuned for whenever Bio drops that video. It's going to be amazing. I know he's going to put a lot of time into that, so absolutely gas. But overall, definitely think he's worthy of that number 1 spot. Let me know what you guys think about my list down in the comment section below. Remember that my goal for these videos is to give you guys the top 10 small forwards and then throw them into a rough list. So if one guy is slightly higher than you think he should be or slightly lower, don't take it too seriously. Just giving a rough list for you guys. Like if you guys did enjoy, subscribe if you guys are new on that road to 10K by the end of the year. So please subscribe if you guys are new. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you all in the next video.